Hi everyone and welcome to another sales tip. And today we're going to be talking about basically if you're tired of discovery calls that just don't result in clients. And if this is you, welcome if you're watching live or if you're watching the replay. So is this you? Do got to ask you, how often do you get in calls with a potential prospect where as the call goes on, you think, oh my goodness, they are my perfect client. The problem they have, you can solve. In fact, you start telling them how you can solve it. And instead of at the end of the call, them saying, that's amazing, I really want to work with you, sign me up. Instead, they actually just turn around and say, thank you so much, that's been so helpful, I've got a great action plan. And they kind of just leave. Does that sound familiar? Has that happened to you? Because we're going to look at how you feel then. You end up feeling frustrated. You're wondering what on earth has went wrong. What is it that you haven't done? And the next time round, you start wondering if this is going to happen again. And suddenly it can feel a little bit like a pattern where your perfect prospect is showing up. You're telling them and showing them why you're such a great coach to work with, but instead of saying yes, they're leaving with a great action plan, but they're not paying or working with you. Frustrating. Right, so let's be honest, you actually get into coaching because you want to coach and you want to help people. You didn't get into coaching to become a master salesperson. And it feels like at this point, if this is what's happening to you, you've kind of got a choice to make. And that choice is, do you keep being the nice person and losing clients and not making any money? Or do you turn into a hustler in order to grow your business and actually make it profitable? That's the choice that a lot of people seem to face, and it's not one that they feel comfortable with. Now, I found that sales or selling or discovery calls can feel really challenging and really difficult, especially if you're a good coach who truly wants to serve. And it feels difficult and challenging unless you have two very specific frameworks. Now, the first reason it's hard is because you're talking to people that aren't and never were going to buy from you anyway. So it's kind of like hitting your head off a brick wall. They weren't ready to buy. Now, I've got a rule. I only talk to people and I only help people talk to other people who are either an 8, a 9, or a 10 out of 10 in terms of actively looking for a solution and being ready to buy. Now, that framework is called the ideal prospect pipeline. And it really just does fix that. Now, the second reason that discovery calls can end up this way and can feel really difficult is because, well, unless you've got a proven formula to follow, they can feel like they're meandering and you're giving away and not getting really anything back in return. And I have a framework that absolutely fixes that, called the 7 steps to yes. So if you want to make your sales calls a lot easier, if you want to move from painful discovery calls where you're showing up and you're really get your perfect prospect in the line, but they're leaving with action plans and not working with you, and you want them to actually come and you want to work with them, you want to serve them, then I want to give you completely free the 7 steps to yes to make signing clients a lot easier for you. All you've got to do in order to just get access to it is I'm going to pop the link in the comments so that you can literally just click on it and you can access that resource completely free of charge, so that you no longer have to struggle with discovery calls that don't result in clients. And I'd love to know your thoughts and your takeaway from this live today in terms of what you feel you would like to, like from the 7 steps to yes, what are the bits that maybe the steps that you're not currently doing that once you start doing can help you become easy to say yes to. So that's my tip for this week. I'm looking forward to hearing from you, and I can see a large number of you have actually turned up on the call. So hi to everyone. And as I say, I'll share the link to the 7 steps to yes, completely free. Please have it with my blessing, because I want you all to be easy to say yes to. And it's part of the overall framework that's already proven for me and for my clients to be pretty successful. So I want you to succeed too. Have a great week.